They don't know I am very sentimental. Friend of mine said I'm her best friend. What the fuck? Honestly, dude, why do I even bother shooting stuff down if it's just gonna fucking kill me anyway? So I made like 3 different intros for this video, and I don't know which one I picked yet, but regardless of which one I picked, what the fuck is wrong with this game, dude? Alright, so for today, I'm gonna be running around an Invasion with this Cast-Off 762 here, in part because I'm trying to level it up. This is next on my like camo challenge list or whatever. But also, I got a few things to talk about, and I don't want to be continuously interrupted by a bunch of fucking freaks that seem to think that I'm their benchmark for making the CDL next season. Sorry if you don't like Invasion gameplay, but here we are. Before we get started, as always, if you do enjoy this video, definitely make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and all that good stuff. I don't have a third thing to add on the end of that, actually. Why does it feel like my intro needs 3 things to it? Why can't it just be 2? Do we have any like linguist or psychology majors or some shit like that in the audience that want to fucking explain to me why this is the case? Also, by the way, before we get to talking about the actual stuff I wanted to talk about, I do want to point out, running around with this thing has actually been fucking fun. I know it's just Invasion, and Invasion's kind of whatever, but still, I've actually been enjoying myself running around with this fucking budget AK or whatever you want to call it. It's a really nice change of pace, actually being able to use a gun that's somewhat competitive in multiplayer. Also, I think I just got a gunship. Oh. There are not a whole lot of words in the English language that can actually describe my disappointment right now. Joining these Invasion lobbies late is never fucking fun. If you want to be efficient with weapon grinding and shit, you need to like establish a position somewhere aggressively on the map, like this guy kind of did. Like normally in 66, I'd be talking shit on that guy for mounting up and like not moving, but honestly in Invasion, that's what you want to do. You need to find a place where there's a lot of traffic, especially for bots, and then you just kind of sit there, you know, drop your tac insert or your claymore or whatever, and you know, hold the position, like make sure you're getting efficiency out of this. This game mode is not meant for competition or fun. I mean, I don't know, maybe it is for some people, but for the vast majority of us, we're just here to get weapon levels. That's honestly the most efficient way to do it, and I have 0 problems with people playing like that. My only issue with Invasion is when I see people running around with riot shields and like weapons that they clearly have all their challenges done for, and it's just like, why? Why are you here ruining the experience for the rest of us? What's wrong with you, you know? Oh god, I have a launcher. It didn't even work. So anyway, getting to the point of this video, as we're just casually getting destroyed up there, we've gotten some interesting leaks recently regarding content that's like upcoming for this game. The more minor of which for me has to do with Warzone, actually. Also, by the way, this is one thing I really hate about Invasion. I hate that it just spawns you in the back of the map once you're losing to a certain point. Like, can we, I don't know, have like spawn points or something like we do in Ground War? I feel like just spawning all the way in the back and I'm literally just running out to this line of buildings into my death. This is not exactly the most engaging gameplay loop, you know? Yeah, we got some leaks about like what's going to be coming up as far as content for the next little bit at the very least. The first of which is, and forgive me, I haven't really read into this aspect of it very much, but apparently there is some kind of like rebirth map coming to Warzone. Now, as most of you guys are probably aware, I'm really not a Warzone guy. I don't play a lot of Warzone. I never really cared much for the Warzone like content loop or anything like that, and I don't pay a whole lot of attention to it. As a matter of fact, I'm not entirely clear on what rebirth is. However, it's a thing that is allegedly coming. I've seen some Warzone players happy about it, some Warzone players not happy about it. I believe the players that are not happy about it has something to do with like the state of Warzone 2. I know there's a lot of like Warzone 1 players that are not really happy with the state of Warzone 2. I think it has something to do with like the skill gap or the way like movement is or something. I don't know. Like there's a lot of people who were apparently very good at Warzone 1 who are just absolutely trash at Warzone 2, and they're essentially insistent that it's because the game caters to noobs more. In fairness, on some level that probably applies to me with multiplayer, but you know, regardless, apparently rebirth is a thing. Granted, I have 0 proof that it's a thing, and apparently if you post proof you get copyright struck, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to find proof, but in the event you didn't know, now you know. Now on to the stuff that I actually care about. Obviously Season 1 Reloaded is right on the horizon. I think it's coming on like the 14th or the 15th or something like that, and with Season 1 Reloaded, obviously we're gonna be getting shipment. This has like already been pretty much confirmed at this point. Is this a fucking joke? Who uses claymores in this stupid fucking game mode, actually? Why would you use claymore? Especially, why would you put a claymore there? What's wrong with you? But yeah, we're gonna be getting shipment very, very soon, and hopefully a shipment 24/7 playlist, which means that at that point, I'm hoping to make some pretty serious progress on the weapon classes that I don't typically want to use in multiplayer, namely the pistols, the shotguns, the launchers, stuff like that. Probably gonna force myself to get the riot shield out of the way in that time. I don't even want to think about how many showers I'm gonna have to take after doing that. Although the one thing about shipment that actually has kind of like screwed with my plans a little bit, I think, is that I don't think there's going to be a hardcore shipment playlist in this game. And the reason for that is originally I was going to start working on shotguns and possibly pistols in Season 1 after Shoot House dropped, because they'd already confirmed that Tier 1 mode, or like this game's hardcore mode, was going to be coming out with it. But the thing is, I don't know if I'm like missing something or if this is actually just how it is, but I'm pretty sure there's no exclusive Tier 1 or hardcore playlist for just Shoot House 24/7. Now, the reason this is significant is like back in Modern Warfare 2019, whenever there was like a shipment 24/7 playlist or a shootouts 24/7 playlist, you could queue for that playlist in hardcore specifically. Like you could toggle over to hardcore and queue for that 24/7 playlist. Now again, I might be missing something. I might just be an idiot. But as far as I can tell at this point, I'm not sure you can actually do that for shootouts. Now we'll see if they add that for shipment. I mean, maybe they will. To my understanding, hardcore shipment was actually a popular playlist for both Modern Warfare 2019 and also for Vanguard. A lot of people played hardcore shipment for Vanguard. But if they don't have that, then I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I'm still going to be playing shipment because I need to get these things done, but it's going to make life a little bit more difficult, you know? Now, moving on past the current season and stuff, there have been some alleged leaks about content that's going to be coming in seasons past season 1, which granted, I don't know if any of this has been confirmed yet. Like I said, I don't really like read too heavily into this kind of stuff, but if it's real, it could be kind of interesting, you know? And the main piece of content that's been getting leaked and some screenshots have been being shared is that the map Castle is actually going to be coming back for season 2. Now, this is interesting for a couple reasons. For one thing, they just brought that map back in Vanguard. Like, it's not been so long since we played that map. We literally just had it. I might be mistaken, like I might be missing a DLC pack here or there or something, but to my understanding, Castle has only ever appeared in games with a World War II setting. Like, obviously, it's a map from World at War, and I'm not sure if it's ever been brought back, with the exception of Vanguard. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm forgetting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I think Castle is a great map. I think it's an all-time favorite map. I really did enjoy it in Vanguard. My only concern with Castle is I wonder how it will play on this game. Castle's pretty well known for being this kind of like lots of action, lots of kills, people moving around, pushing objectives, and the thing is, Modern Warfare 2 is not really built to be that type of game. I mean, it's definitely better than Modern Warfare 2019 was, don't get me wrong, but that's not to say this game does not suffer from severe pacing issues at times. There's one thing people in this game love to do, it's fucking camp, and case in fucking point, who puts a claymore right there, dude? Also, I moved backwards around the wall. Why am I dead? But yeah, if there's one thing people on this game love to do, it's camp. And there are a lot of spots on Castle to camp. Like, I would not be surprised if Castle on this game ends up being yet another map that it just ends up in my list of maps to back out of as soon as I see them, you know? Like, not even bothering to load into the game, just I know it's not going to play well, so there's no point. So yeah, that about sums up what I've heard so far. I know some people have been talking about other content that might be coming in the next couple seasons or whatever. I'm not really putting a whole lot of stock in it so far, though. In part just because it's too early to have any of this shit confirmed for sure. Like, the only reason I even remotely believe in this Castle shit is because I've seen actual screenshots of it. Like, not of Castle from Vanguard and people saying, oh, it's coming back. Like, actual screenshots of Castle as it will supposedly exist in this game. But also, as far as weapons go, I honestly don't really care. Because, like, the thing is, we just got a sniper rifle, and I mean, it's no secret that these devs fucking hate snipers, so since we've already gotten one, chances are we're probably not getting another new sniper for, I would say, at minimum 2 more seasons. I'll check back with you guys in season 4 and see where we're at, but I would be astounded if we got anything even resembling a sniper rifle between now and then. Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god, the window wasn't broken. Oh no, the armored guys are here. I can't do it anymore. This is the saddest part of invasion matches, man. Even when we're winning, as soon as the armored bots spawn in, I just have this overwhelming urge to leave the game. What? I'm sorry, excuse me, how did I get outgunned? I shot him in the head twice. Excuse me, please, pardon me, thank you. Dude, I mean, I can't even be mad because that's honestly such a fucking 10,000 IQ play there, but why are people running around with claymores in a ground war mode against bots? That means that this guy built his loadout operating under the assumption that he would need a claymore so that he could camp better against bots. What a sad existence some of these players must lead, honestly. I mean, I say this as if every day I play under sbmm doesn't add another fucking tick to my depression meter. Oh, I don't even know what I expected. I love how he tried to throw a drill charge first, by the way, as if he didn't even fucking see me sitting there. Maybe he's so bad he didn't see me sitting there. You know, I will say, for all the criticism I levy on this game day in and day out, at the very least, it's pretty. I mean, look, we got a little, like, waterfall going on over there. I mean, clearly these environment artists put a lot of time into this. You know, props to you guys, Infinity Ward. You're environment artists. You guys know what's going on. At the absolute very minimum, I can be visually stimulated while getting fisted in the ass by a matchmaking algorithm I neither asked for nor wanted. Hey, look, I won a game. What a treat. That is the ugliest weapon I've ever seen in my life, by the way. Oh yeah, that's right. My battle pass was bugged out earlier today. I wonder if I can actually use these tokens. Oh, there we go. It's letting me do it now. By the way, I do think it's absolutely hilarious that we're like 3 or 4 weeks into a season, and the battle pass, literally the monetization thing that this game puts so much fucking emphasis on, is still not working correctly. I mean, something about this just doesn't make sense, right? Am I the only one that thinks it's weird? Anyway, that's about it for this one. To be honest, I'm a little bit scraping to catch up on content because I missed the last few days. Sorry about that, by the way. If you missed my post from a couple days ago, basically I was like really sick over the weekend. I didn't really get to record anything. I was basically just like in bed doing nothing all the time. And yeah, using the ARs is fun. I'm actually enjoying it. Can't wait to go back to using weapons I'm fucking terrible with, but for now, I'm enjoying myself. And as always, if you did enjoy this video, definitely make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want to come back for more content. That's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.